Oh boy, am I excited for you to meet Yolanda. Yolanda is a Spitfire. She is one of my favorite people in the entire world. And I can't wait for you to hear her story. So Yolanda, why don't you reveal yourself? Hello.
Hello.
You look so amazing. Did you see I wore my special shirt just for you? I don't know why, but this shirt reminded me of you because you're just spunky and funky and fun. So I thought I want to wear something funky and fun when I interview Yolanda. So this is kind of a reflection of how I feel about you. You're just fun and funky.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks.
So I want to start by saying you made a statement in your interview packet here. You said that Yolanda is getting her groove back. Tell me what you mean by that.
Well, I recently turned 50 in May, and I have, for I guess maybe the last 10 years, I really don't have a hobby. I'm a homebody. My favorite room is my bedroom. Prior to me joining the academy, that's where I eat at, that's where I watch TV at, that's where I spend 95% of my time. So I said, okay, I'm joining this academy because I don't want to just exist, but I want to live.
Mm.
So I said, okay, it's working for me. I see a difference in me. So now it's time to be the 50-year-old and not walk around like an 80-year-old. So I'm getting my groove back.
You totally are, girl. So when you join the academy, let's talk, we'll talk about the icky stuff first, then we'll bring it to life. But I think
Okay.
so many women are going to be able to relate with you because you were not feeling well when
Right.
you started, right? And
Right.
you have a lot going on. So go ahead and just share with us kind of some of the things you are dealing with or we're dealing with, and then we'll talk about how you've improved. But so tell us kind of
Okay.
what's been going on and why you decided to finally just take control of your health and join the academy.
Well, of course, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I got diagnosed back in 2000. Um, Early on, when I was 7 years old, my mom noticed that my legs were swelling. Well, it was actually one leg. I think I was in the fourth grade. Anyway, after many trips to an hour and a half away hospital from where I live, they said I had lymphedema. And it eventually went to both legs. So I suffer with lymphedema in both of my legs. Swells. Now it has started swelling from the thigh down. I have to wear compression stockings. I don't hardly ever wear a dress. If I do, it has to be long over my feet. In about, I think it was in 2017, I was in a car accident and was hit from behind. And I've had major back problems. I have bulging discs. I've got arthritis in my back, and it has caused neuropathy. It's going down both of my legs. I developed shingles twice, and it's just a slew of things. Every time I go to the doctor, if I be scared to tell them I got a headache. Oh, I got a pill for that. Oh, I got a pill for this. And I get a side effect of this. And it was to the point where I was taking so much medication driving, I would actually fall asleep driving.
Yeah.
So I got a lot going on, but I thank God that I met Terry Dale. So it's a lot. It's gonna take, it's gonna take time, but I am so much better.
Yeah, you're getting your groove back. You're starting to make some progress. I mean, this is the thing, and every single woman in the academy has the same story about how the doctors just want to keep putting them on medication. Now, one thing I will say, I'm not against all medication all the time. What I am against is how it's used and how you guys are all being prescribed medications that you don't need, or
Right.
they're not helping you reduce them. So that's my philosophy. And we found that out with you, is like you were on so many medications that were causing your conditions to be even worse. And
Right.
so just finding that balance of what's going on with you has been kind of what we've been to working on. And that's what we've basically done for the first few months, is just really identify and isolate what we can do to start creating balance in your body. And it's working.
Right.
You're
Yes.
you're doing amazing. In fact, let's just show what you've done in just 3 months. And I
Okay.
don't know if you've seen this on paper yet, but this is what you have done, girl. In 3 months, you've lost 17.9 pounds, 16 inches. You're off 6 meds. You've got to celebrate that. That is amazing.
Wow.
That's
That's
amazing.
amazing.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So when you look at that,
Wow.
how does that resonate with you when you actually see on paper what you've done in just a short period of time?
Well, it makes me know that I can do it because I am my biggest critic. I in the past I've always write the end to my story before my story ever begins. And it makes me feel proud. I'm sorry, it's my
That's
child
okay.
calling. Um, it makes me proud that I know if I put my mind.
Oh, you're mute. You got to unmute, sweetheart. That's okay. You got a funky phone going on there. So you're proud. Why?
Yes,
That's okay.
I'm proud that I was able to not complete it, but be consistent with something and
Mhm.
um, run the course, even though it's challenging. But and I think for you and the support you give and the motivation that you give, when you want to give up, or you always have something to go to. It's like you're available 24 hours a day because of the videos you can go back and review, and it's just amazing.
Mm. Well, Yolanda, you have a very important story, because I think that so many women are in the same position as you, where they're just fed up, and they're thinking there's no hope for them. They're thinking that they're never going to get better. And just to be able to start working on, your health and getting results. And it didn't take you 3 months, 4 months to get where you're at. This is developed over a period of 30, 40 years. So as you know, I always teach the girls, it's like, we have to be patient with our bodies. Our bodies want to be healthy, but sometimes it takes time. And the fact that you made the decision, then the choice to do this hard work, the fact that you're not quitting on yourself, and the fact that you're continuing to have patience with yourself, that is what's key.
Right. But I just give you kudos for what you started. And a lot of people in today's society, they don't share what they may have learned. And I just feel like you're going to be blessed beyond measures because of that. You did it, and you experienced it, and you are sharing what you learned to help other people.
Yeah.
And I just think that's wonderful.
All I care about is that you get results and you start feeling better. That's all I care about.
Yes,
When I
ma'am.
look at these numbers, especially, you have a special place in my heart, because when you were starting, you had a lot of going on. You were on a lot of medications. You have a lot of, just like you explained at the beginning of your interview, you just have a lot of functional things that are going on with you. Do I think that you are going to be able to get better with all of those things? Absolutely. And just the fact that you've gotten this much progress so far makes me so happy for you, because you're starting to feel better. Doesn't mean we're,
Yes.
we're done. We're not done. Are we ever going to be done with improving our health? No, we always are wanting to improve our health, and we got some work to do, but I'm so proud of you for hanging in there, because if anybody, would have wanted to quit, it probably would have been you,
Yes.
right? Because you got
Right.
a lot of stuff going on.
Right. Yeah. And
But
I'm
but there's
always
there's light at the end of the tunnel.
yes. Yes. It is.
Yeah.
Got a long way to go, but you got to start to get there. You can't just sit idle and I'm one to get complacent after a while. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's working, but it's not fast enough. So I've learned since I've been in the academy and listening to other ladies, and we share things and we laugh and we get emotional, and it was just great. It's great all around, because most fads that you try to get on, like quick, oh, you see these commercials in the middle of the night, oh, do this and I did that, and it don't work. It's a lifestyle change, and I'm thankful that you not only focus on us physically, but you focus on the mind, and you got to change your mindset in order to be able to do the things in the physical part. It's got to be
Yeah.
your way of thinking, and I'm just grateful for that.
Mhm. What would you tell some women that are watching this that are really struggling right now with their health? What would you tell them about, you know, how would you encourage them? I guess is what I want to ask. Like if there's women watching that are really struggling with their health, kind of what you were really dealing with 3 months ago, how would you encourage them, and what would you tell them? Um, what would be the reason why you would encourage them to join us and get some help?
I would tell them, step out on faith. Step out and give it a chance, because if you truly, you got to ask yourself, do I want to be healthier? Do I want my health to improve? Because at the first I was like, I can't afford this. I don't know where I'm gonna get it from. I can't buy organic. I can't, it's too expensive. But then I said, you know what, I spend all this money. I mean, literally, in 2020, at the end of the year taxes, I had spent over $3,000 in medications. And I met my insurance deductible twice within 1 year, which was over $8,000. Then it's just one thing. So I would say, if you truly want to, don't just be like I was and sit and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it one day," and put it off. Step out and do it. Take a chance. And I mean, you look at all the interviews of my sisters in the academy. If you put in the work and the effort and really want your health to be different, you want to feel better, you want to look better, you want to live longer, um, you'll give it a try. Join the academy, join the boot camp, listen to the videos. You'll get support from all of us. Join, I'm gonna be your sister.
I mean, I think people should join us just so that they can meet you, because
Oh
you
yeah. Oh yeah.
because you
Yeah.
girl are a lot of fun. You do work hard, you bring a lot of enjoyment to the calls, and but you're a rah cheerleader for the other women, and we are a sisterhood, and you get a lot of support from the sisters, but you also
Yes.
are a rah cheerleader for the other women, and that's why you're so special.
Yes. It's not like your programs where nobody care, and there's not. Um, Miss Terry, she's not in it for money. It's not about the money for her. She truly takes time and dedicated to each one of the ladies that's in the academy. It's not like she say, okay, well, go buy X, Y, and Z, and it's over. I mean, the majority of her life, she has devoted her life to wanting people to be healthy, wanting to know what food is for. That's one big thing that I learned from the academy. I was the type of person, my family, I was raised, if it didn't have grease in it and sugar in it, then it wasn't worth eating. And I thought you supposed to live to eat, not eat to live. So I learned that food is for the nourishment and the fueling of your body. It's not that you just eat because it tastes good. And I would have, if you would have asked me that 3.5 months ago, I'd be like, you crazy.
Well,
I'm
it
going.
seems so simple, right? Like you say food is fuel and not pleasure. You say it, and it sounds very simple, but it's not, because we have to understand we have to retrain our over desire for the food. That's a whole big long lifetime process right there, right? But we
Right,
really, like you said, we really work on that desire, because food can't just be fuel if you have an emotional attachment with food. And that's a
right.
huge part of learning how each person, what their relationship is with food. That's a part of what we work on, and that takes a lot of
Yes.
of of recognizing what that is, and that's what I help you guys all do. But I'm just so proud of you, girl. I mean,
Thank you.
like I said, you can't bat an eye at these results. I mean, I'm just thrilled. And this phrase here, your quote here, I was tired of being sick and feeling worn out. I wanted to live and not die. That just brings tears to my eyes, because that was your why. That was why you joined, right there.
Yeah, that is it. Because I've seen so many, family members pass away, complications. Oh, and I didn't even mention with what I had going on. I think it was in November of maybe 19. My doctor told me I was stage 3 kidney disease. And I was like, oh my God, because I've had family members be on dialysis, die from complications of dialysis. And I was like, I can't take this. So that really scared me. And at my last visit, I am no longer considered stage 3. I am
Right?
now
That's
considered,
huge.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
right? You are healing your kidneys.
right.
I mean, your doctor must have been pretty happy to be
Oh,
able to
yeah,
report to you that you went from 3 to 2, and now we're going to get you, to 1 and then done,
right,
right?
right, right. She
And
said I'm actually almost at 1 with my numbers.
that's
Yeah.
that in itself right there is
Oh,
proof
yeah.
that when you do the work and you give your body what it needs, despite the hard work, when you give your body what it needs, it becomes nutrified. Your body can
Right.
do miraculous things by healing itself, and you're
And you
on your
guys
way.
got to know, I feel like, it's not so much about the number or the number of pounds. It's about how I feel about it is, yeah, I would have lost 75 pounds, or whatever. But it's not about that. It's just the part about actually feeling better, because I was the type of person every single day. It was just an effort for me just to get up out the bed, to have that motivation to go. I go to work, sitting at my desk, I'll be sleepy, tired, you know. Then here I go, working in law enforcement, and everybody ordering out. So I wouldn't choose a salad. Of course, give me a number one with extra sauce on it. Then I eat that. Then I wonder why I'm feeling like awful, worse than I felt before. But it's about learning how to eat the things that are going to be good for your body.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
and,
it's the process, it's the accountability, it's being able to get some relief and some results, which helps keep the momentum going. It's all of that. Why do people fail? Because they try something on their own and it might work for a little bit, but then they don't know how to maintain it or get better or continue doing it, and they don't see results quick enough, and
right.
then they quit,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Because you have to remember that you didn't get that way overnight. It's a
Exactly.
process. And diabetes, I hate diabetes because it's a slow killer to me. It works on the inside, and by the time it is visible on the outside, most time it's almost too late to do anything about it. So anybody out there that watches this video that is suffering with diabetes, or even a pre-diabetic, or take heed to log on, go to the website, research it, join the boot camp, and just listen at the information. She gives a well bunch of information in that boot camp. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. And even go on Facebook. It's a free class every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Go on there and listen. Look at it. That's how I started.
Yeah, I am all about I I want to help women. That's bottom line. I bottom line is your success, Yolanda, is what fires me up and drives me. And so I never quit on my girls, and you're not going to quit on us. And
Right.
you're on your way to getting your groove back, like you said. And I'm just so I actually just get chills thinking about, you know, what's ahead for you,
Thank
because
you. Thank you.
it's just going to continue to get better.
Right. And in the things that I have been doing in my job, a lot of times I'll do lunch there, and I've had a lot of my coworkers trying new things that they never thought they would try before. So it's a learning process. It's a learning process, and it's a lifestyle change.
Yeah. Proud of you, girl.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you,
Thank
and
you.
I love you to death.
I love you
Thank
too,
you for
Miss
being a
Debbie.
part of the academy, and thank you for sharing your story with so many women, because I know they're going to relate to you a lot.
Thank you.
So on my labs, um, I was she said, with my kidney function, she said, actually, she said, this numbers is saying I'm no longer has kidney disease. And I was like, what? And I was like, wonderful.
Wow. See, doesn't
Wonderful.
doesn't make it all worth it?
Yes, it does. Truly it does.
Honestly, your kidneys and your liver are such important organs, and you are on your way to healing them. That is amazing,
Yeah. I mean, I
Yolanda.
got like emotional because I was like, that's one of my biggest fears was ending up having to be on dialysis,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know, and I was like, it's worth every frustrating moment that I have had, personally in my corner myself, wanting to quit, or, that thought of coming, that negative thought of coming in my mind, but seeing that it's actually working, I was like, I just have no words.
I
I
told you.
really don't.
Well, Yolanda, here's the deal. You were very sick. You were one of the, and when I say sick, I mean you had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of really kind of serious issues,
Right.
health issues when you started. I was very confident, but I knew it was going to be challenging for you because
Yeah.
of all of the things that we have, and we still have a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah.
However,
Mhm.
my word, it's actually going faster than what I thought it was going to go. I knew it would be good, but it's going actually faster than I thought, and I'm so happy for you that you've hung in there. And I know that all the sisters in here have been a big reason why you haven't quit. They've supported you, and that's super encouraging. It's
Right.
fun for me to watch the support that you've had, but you've done the work, and you've
Yeah.
got to be applauded because you've done this hard work, and congratulations. It's amazing. And looking at these other labs too, girl, I mean, your